me, I'm fucking deep in Tennessee with my brothers from the 3. We quick to click and break the peace. No respect for what they teach.
E aí, pessoal, sejam todos muito bem-vindos aí ao canal Arte, Poder e Fúria. Quem fala com vocês é o William. Antes de mais nada, eu queria agradecer aí, como eu sempre agradeço a todos que são inscritos aqui no meu canal. Se puderem, se inscrevam, compartilhem, ativem o sininho para novas notificações. Comentários serão muito bem-vindos. Agora há pouco terminei aí a série do GTA 4. Uma série muito boa. Um jogo que eu gosto muito particularmente. E hoje aí vou estar dando continuidade aí à NBA. Já tem alguns dias que eu não trago nada de jogos aqui pro canal da NBA. O time do Miami com o qual eu estou jogando tem jogadores lesionados. Pelo menos ali onde eu vi ali, o Ray não deve voltar mais. O Bosch de 3 a 4 semanas. E se eu não me engano era o Batcher. Não sei falar o nome dele ali de novo. Ele está pronto para poder jogar. Antes da gente jogar aí o jogo de hoje, que é contra o Utah Jazz. Não, é contra o Memphis Grizzlies aqui. Eu vou ver como é que tá aí a classificação. Nós estamos em segundo, com 8 vitórias e 4 derrotas. Então, acho que, como eu falei, acho que no vídeo anterior, a briga vai ficar entre Bulls e o Indiana Pacers. A não ser que aconteça alguma coisa de diferente. E lá do outro lado, a melhor equipe ainda da outra conferência é o Portland, com 9 vitórias e 2 derrotas. Mas o San Antonio aqui em terceiro vem aí na cola. Então aí, sem perder muito tempo, bora aí pro próximo jogo. A gente joga em casa. Vamos jogar de vermelho. E o time do Memphis vai jogar de azul. Bora.
Moments ago with the national anthem and the mental preparation for the game ahead. Coming to you live on this Tuesday night, it's the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan, Clark Kellogg, and Steve Kerr here with you, alongside Doris Burke from the sideline. The starting fives for our game. Here are tonight's starting lineups. And one of the players that we're seeing this one is Mario Chalmers.
I think he's best as a spot-up shooter. He can play off of his teammates and find openings on the perimeter, just catch and shoot. Got a quick release, beautiful stroke.
He does such a nice job of getting himself squared up and in perfect position before the ball gets there, preparing before the pass.
The Heat trying to take advantage of their home court in this one before leaving Miami. And of course, the news going into this game, not good. Chris Bosh-Clark sidelined with an injury.
And you're right, Kevin, as bad as this turned out to be, it tells you a little bit about his toughness, that when you took him to the locker room after he got hurt last game, he wanted to come back out and get on the court.
Yeah, they weren't going to let that happen, obviously. That injury was too serious to allow for that.
Pelo menos a gente não começou bem não, hein?
Passion for the game. So they will miss this player big time over the next few weeks.
And Norris Cole is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And off hits to Gasol. Side Gasol. Prince fires. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
And they get on the board first.
looking to set the tone early.
Wade against Allen. LeBron James on the way. The high post shot.
Boa, LeBron. Começou bem. Tá com falta.
No, probably the right play defensively. If you can't get the block, send them to the free throw line. Don't give them an easy two.
No easy buckets inside. Force free throws and work to keep them out of the lane next time around.
You know, last year,
Nossa, LeBron.
he was at his peak as a player, both physically and spiritually. You can see it in his eyes, just so confident. Even when things aren't going well, he now has the fortitude to make his way through that.
Boa, LeBron. Vamos, LeBron.
And finish the game. Well, they just gave him 2 points defensively. You have to tighten things up here. That's not a good sign.
Bayless the pass to Prince. It's Allen with the drive. Inside to Gasol. And he gets it to go. Gasol's got his first points in this one. Well, when you think about the level that LeBron is playing at right now, but you think he still has room to improve his game?
I think it's just a matter of his experience and picking and choosing his spots. I think his skill set is fantastic, and it's just a matter of staying the course. I don't see much improvement for him. He's a terrific shooter from the free and inside the line. He drives, makes his free throw, passes the ball, rebounds, defends. He wants to be in that 50, 40, 90 club on his shooting percentages. I think he'll make it happen.
I know he's still working with Ray Allen on the free throw shooting.
Yeah.
Here's Gasol after the made shot from Dwayne Wade. And the basket good. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
I caught up with Coach Dave Yeager. We talked about their defensive game plan. He said, for Dwayne Wade, you gotta make him a jump shooter and not fight for his pump fakes. When you do that, it's a foul or he's going to go right by you for the dunk. Kevin Wade known for that deadly shot fake. We'll see if they can stay disciplined.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Here's Chalmers following the score by Memphis. A three from LeBron. The Heat rebound. And Gasol sends it back. It's out of bounds.
Miami não começou bem o jogo, hein?
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played.
Boa, LeBron. Tá aí a resposta.
They hung in there for a long time in that game, just giving themselves a chance to win at the end. But when it mattered most, they stumbled.
Yeah, and those are the hardest losses to stomach, guys. I mean, when you play well throughout the game and then get derailed by a few missed opportunities down the stretch, that's painful.
Here's Lewis following the basket by Mark Gasol. Cole.
Boa, Cole.
A very nice feed.
I'll tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
Well, that's the key to basketball. Get the ball inside, into the paint, either with a pass or with penetration.
Here's Gasol. That's good, and so Bayless with the assist. 8 points for Mark Gasol.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
Here's LeBron. And put on the basket. Look at it.
He's off to a good start, and he's a guy who we know, I mean, if he gets going early, he can be problems all day.
You know, Heat head coach Eric Spoelstra worked his way up from the very bottom of that organization. He got his start as a video coordinator, and through years of hard work and dedication, has really become an outstanding coach.
Memphis leading. Now Bayless. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Hawks in Atlanta. A 3-ball. Cut the bucket. Bayless has got his first 3 points of the game. And back to Coach Eric Spoelstra.
É, não vai ser um jogo fácil, não. Já abriu 4 pontos ali o time do...
He's very comfortable with the new advanced stat move and limits in the NBA.
Yeah, I had a chance to speak with him quite a bit. He says that the way
Tinha aberto 4 pontos de diferença ali o time do Memphis. Tá jogando muito bem. Faltando 2 minutos e 20 aí para acabar o primeiro quarto.
Misses off the left iron.
Ill-advised shot selection right there, Carl. It really was. I mean, very low percentage shot there.
Here's LeBron. And he was called on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Well, you know, you look at LeBron James, maybe more than any other player in NBA history, he's great in a way that transcends position. Size, skill, savvy, know-how.
Boa, LeBron.
So Memphis
Patamos o jogo. 15-15.
Now we can talk about LeBron's ability to really play any position on the floor. When you look back, has Steve there ever been a player you could say that about?
I'm not sure if you could say that about both ends of the floor. I mean, there's a lot of great defensive players who could guard everybody. You know, Scottie Pippen or Dennis Rodman. Offensively, Magic Johnson could play any position he wanted, but to be able to do so at both ends is what separates LeBron James.
Here's Wade after Ed Davis's no good on the top of the key jumper from
Pode pedir
Dwayne
tempo
Wade.
já, hein? Tá na hora de pedir tempo.
And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. And let's take a second to view a list of shooting guards who have been very dependable offensively this season. These 2 guards are the most accurate in the league. Dwayne Wade on top.
His shooting has really been off the charts, guys, especially given that he typically operates away from the basket. Those aren't all layups he's hitting.
He is pure, guys. There's no doubt about that. One of the sweetest strokes in the NBA today, if not the sweetest. The ability to generate his own shot, too.
And a new group in for the Heat. Greg Oden, he's checked in for Wade. Vanier comes in for Rashard Lewis. Udonis Haslem, he's checked in for James. And it's Beasley in for Mario Chalmers. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address his team. If what I heard holds true, I'd say their pick and roll is going to be their primary offensive weapon. He made sure that his guys knew that should be the play they run until the defense shows they can stop it. He also told them to get tough. He said, let's make this one a very physical game. Kevin, we'll see how that strategy pans out as this game develops.
And thank you, Doris. Miller with the ball. Now defended by Cole. Miller dishes to Kufis. Out to Miller. And a miss there on the triple. The Heat trail by 4 and out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession.
Tá difícil o jogo hoje, hein?
Major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
35 seconds left in the
Bem
first quarter.
complicado o jogo. Começando um jogo bem, mas bem complicado esse começo de jogo.
23 seconds left in the first quarter of the game.
Boa, garoto. Vai tá bem complicado.
Here's Kufis. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
On its way from Beasley to 2. Good on the jump shot. A good game so far as we conclude the first quarter.
E fim do primeiro quarto. Tá bem complicado, viu?
Second quarter in just a moment.
Tune in next Sunday night, December 15th. LeBron James and the Miami Heat take on John Wall and the Washington Wizards. Be there.
Up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
You gotta like the consistency they're showing with that mid-range shot.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low. You know, one of the things about the Heat since the big three has come together is that they
Boa,
find the
Cor.
right times to
Patamos o jogo.
step in and fill specific roles for this team. And they've won a couple of championships now.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. We got Franklin. Davis is out there. Then there's Quincy Pondexter. And it's Okoye in at the 1 spot.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Yeah, they've been the aggressors, Clark, and getting the ball inside into that lane area has been huge for them.
Boa, garoto!
Finishing it off. Oden's got the game tied up here for the Heat.
That is a booming putback. Step aside, fella.
They wanted nothing to do with him there.
At least not with the ball in his hands and the rim in sight.
And so here's Memphis. Greg Oden picking up that last basket. And Greg Oden gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And it's easy to have players wanting to join the Heat when they're competing for an NBA title every season. But Steve, even then, they find the ones that most fit their offensive and defensive philosophy. And that's when they're going to come up big for.
Yeah, for sure. This team has done such a good job putting together this roster around LeBron. And the way you think about Birdman in the playoffs last year, Battier coming in here as a stretch four. They've just found the right players and the right mix. And that's one of the big reasons why this team is back-to-back NBA champs.
Heat have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Feeds to Cole. Deep. And this through that one drops.
Viramos, hein?
5 points in the quarter.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those.
Viramos o jogo.
Much space.
26 a 23.
Miami winning their last game against the Jazz in Salt Lake City.
And they did just what you have to do as a road team, guys. They never allowed any momentum to build up against them. Like every time they took a punch, they had a counter.
You'll like this, Steve. Reverse hurtability, we call that. If they had any defensive lapses, they immediately made up for it with some instant offense.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Zach Randolph is checked in for Gasol. And Allen subbed in for Franklin. Timeout called the Heat. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Grizzlies.
You know, in terms of playing against somebody in the opposite conference, it doesn't get much better. In fact, it's too bad these clubs only play each other twice.
And a new group in for the Heat. Braun, he's checked in for Oden. Lewis comes in for Udonis Haslem. Mario Chalmers, he's checked in for Oden.
Boa, Ed!
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Dave Yeager coaching his team during that break. He mentioned defensive strategy right away. He wants fewer bodies in the paint and more perimeter to contest those perimeter jump shots. He also talked about their defense in the open court, saying, don't let them get comfortable in transition. Shut down their fast break. Guys, they're clearly hoping those changes have an effect even before this game makes it to halftime. Kevin?
Thanks a lot, Doris. And the Heat making a change here. Verato's checked in. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Steve referring to last year's game moments ago about there were 2 beauties in those 2 games last year. They went into a split decision. Very nice.
My guess is it's going to be hard to tell these teams apart. They're both still very, very close.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here is Bayless, averaging 10 points per contest.
They're losing their composure a little bit here on the bad end of the run.
Yeah, they are, and they need to come up with a rally-wrecking play here to stop this run.
And here's Chalmers from the arc. But they'll get another chance. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
An excellent game we've seen from LeBron. 9 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And you'd expect by the end of this game, I'm sure the numbers are going to look even better.
And an important part of every team's game, we'll look at the hustle stats for the Heat.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
And we're also seeing a lot of fast breakthroughs, so this team doing a nice job getting easy points.
And Davis is checked in for Lua.
A lot of what Memphis has done to build its team would have to be considered taking the undervalued approach. You look at guys like Zebo, Marc Gasol, and most recently Jared Bayless. Those were good players that really have found a nice home in Memphis.
Lewis against Prince. Davis fires, and it comes off the front of the rim.
Great look, disappointing result. You know, most times he knocks that one down.
And Chalmers kicks to LeBron. And that comes on the assist by Mario Chalmers. And that's 13 points for LeBron. That's quite disturbing about that. They really have taken a group of players that were thought to be non-impact roster spots, and they turned things around with them.
Kind of comes across in the way the entire team plays. It's a blue-collar group, Kevin. Some cast-offs, guys with a chip on their shoulder. They've got a toughness and an edge about them. And I think it's really helped this team create its identity. And he's shaking off the middle of the first quarter shooting up. They're starting to turn it on now, guys.
Timeout call, Grizzlies.
And as he has gained more experience in the league, Wade has taught himself to rely a bit more on his jump shot and a little less on attacking the rim. But still, you see his confidence really lies in his ability to attack the rim.
And this is a good time to bring you a rundown of the hottest three-point bombers from the shooting guard position over the course of the last 10 games. The fourth spot held by Dwayne Wade.
Well, you don't have to be a great shooter to play two guard, but it definitely helps. And pretty much all these guys fit into that great category.
And with any of those guys, when they get on the roll from three-point land, I mean, it can last for a while. We're talking a long time.
And Wade, still a player who thrives on getting in the lane, Clark, and for his career, under 30% from long range.
Yeah, you know, his jump shot is more of a mid-range weapon, quite honestly. He loves the bank shot, loves the floaters, and is always looking to get somebody in the air with that pump fake. And usually, more times than not, guys bite and he gets free throws.
Gets to the line, you're right. Pass to Jake. Fires, high post. No luck. Some solid defense from Randolph. The Grizzlies trail by 14. And Mario Chalmers gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Memphis. Goofus comes in for Zach Randolph. And Miller subbed in for Tayshaun Prince. Bayless the pass to Davis. Heat leading by 14. Here's Wade. And Davis pulls it down.
Então a gente tirar o Wade já deve estar cansado.
He has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Miller inside. Lewis covering. Here's Davis. Rejected by Bernardo.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Lewis outside. Miller against Chalmers. Three-pointer. Wade missing again.
O Wade já deve estar cansado já.
14. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. But instead,
Falta.
free throw.
Bola.
Nice job there, attacking the rim and drawing the contact.
I like that play there. The defense had no choice but to foul in order to save the dunk. And out of Arizona, Jared Davis is slashing combos off. His jump shot is a little streaky. He's really good at attacking off the dribble and drawing fouls.
And the Heat call time here. And Bayless stepping into that reserve role in Memphis last season.
It was really a perfect role for him, Kevin. He backed up Mike Conley, but also played alongside Conley as the two guard. Bayless is a combo. He can score, he can handle the ball, and make decisions as well. Really found his niche in the league last season.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Odin, some solid defense from Goofus.
Now, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
And a chance here to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Hi, guys. There was a time when Chris Bosh wasn't sure how he'd play at center. He tried to move up and change his approach. But he said, quote, after about 3 years, I said, forget it and just be myself. I'm never going to be big and just won't be like that. Now he says, quote, I know it's unorthodox, but I'm not going to waste my time trying to bang in the post against bigger guys. I'm just going to
Cool.
And because of that, I think I've become a much better player. Kevin?
Not the biggest guy, but boy, he is quick, Doris. I think that's one of his advantages. And so here's Memphis, following the three from Cole. That's into the Miami lead is cut down now to just 11 on the buckets from Bayless.
Well, he wasn't fazed at all by the bigger man on him. And on the low block, I thought he might be.
You know, Steve, I thought maybe he preferred to bring him out to the perimeter, but whatever works, go to it.
Well, they'll give him that shot. He doesn't have the most reliable jump shot in the world. We know that.
He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Bayless has got 13 points. The Heat leading by 9. The dish to Haslam. Releases. It's rebounded by Memphis. Davis has got 5 rebounds tonight, and at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit going into town. It'll be the first of 4 played at home for him.
And I'll be looking forward to seeing how that Detroit game plays out for sure.
Here's Cole. He's got 10. For 3, Beasley.
Ah, ninguém acerta mais nada.
Again missing. Bayless dishes to Miller. Davis with it. Out defended by Cole. Shot is good. The Heat's lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Bayless.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
And not a lot you can do defensively when they continue to get the ball inside and get these easy shots.
14 feet away. Again, Memphis.
You know, when he gets rolling, guys, he can be an absolute handful to have to deal with. And right now, he is rolling strong.
Here's Cole. And no good trying to get that one. Second quarter ends in a tight one. Miami ahead, leading by 3. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. Well, Coach, LeBron obviously having a tremendous game so far. What is key to his ability to take over a game?
I know it's probably a myriad of things, but his ability to sustain that. He came out with great force and got us off on the right note. Now we have to keep it going.
Coach, thank you so much. Over to you guys.
Okay, Doris, thanks. And we'll have the start of the third quarter for you shortly, but first, the halftime show. And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Thanks for joining us on this Tuesday night. I'm Damon Bruce. The Heat are doing very well so far. They're crashing the offensive glass with reckless intensity, tremendous hustle. For Dwayne Wade, things are going way too easy against this Grizzlies team. He has 13 points, and he's helped out with some key rebounds as well. There's no quitting the Grizzlies. They came to win. Right now, they sit with the second-best record in the conference. Some great work out there by Jared Bayless. What he's been able to do from the field has been nothing short of spectacular. Only a select few players in the league can shoot the ball like that. And let's look ahead at the games that won't be tipping off until later tonight. It'll be the 76ers against the Bulls in Chicago. There's going to be some excitement in the arena for that one. That one tips off at 7 p.m. Eastern. And another game that's coming up, over at Verizon Center, the Wizards will face off against the Knicks. That one starting at 7 o'clock Eastern. And here's a look at the other NBA action from around the league. The Charlotte Bobcats will go against the Suns out in Phoenix. Start time, 7 o'clock Eastern. Thanks so much for joining me here in studio. Second half action is coming right up. We hope you enjoy the rest of the game.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint. A soaring view over the waters of Miami as we welcome you back to action. An exceptional performance from Bayless.
Well, he created a lot of opportunities for himself in the first couple of quarters. Tell you what, he was smart with his shot making.
O jogo estava bem fácil pra gente, estava 14 pontos na frente. Mais um.
Then there's Haslam, then there's Anderson, and it's Odin in at the 4.
Mais um.
That's the group in the game for the Heat. Oh, wow, guys, doesn't look good. We've got an injury here.
Injuries are such a difficult part of this game.
Mais um lesionado.
Glance, you really
Legal.
can't tell just how bad it is, but he's going to come out and we'll find out now how bad it is. He may be done for the game.
Wade, he's checked in for Miami. And here are the Grizzlies now, trailing by 5. Randolph gets to his zone, and Chris Anderson picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. The inbound, and again another shot trained there for Bayless. Bayless has got 19 points.
It's obvious he's hurting. I mean, he's going to tough it out, though, and continue to contribute on. You got to give him credit for that.
The Heat lead by 3.
Well, what a series it was in the finals a year ago. Such great basketball. Two teams that like to play up tempo. And I'll tell you, the Spurs had Miami They had the series in
Ai, meu
one
Deus.
play away from wrapping it up in Game 6, but the miracle comeback from the Heat it led to the Game 7 victory and another title for the Miami Heat.
Stolen by Wade. Himself finishes the print of the shot.
That's how you make an impact with people. And once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. Doors open. Take care of business. Yeah, that's right. So you push it. That's the best opportunity for points on the break. This lead, I think, is headed north.
The part that was interesting because the games themselves weren't particularly close through the first half of the series, but things started to get really tight when they left San Antonio after Game 5.
How about that, Kevin? You talk about things tightening up. We had a game for the ages in Game 6. 28.6 seconds to go. Spurs +5. Miami needed a miracle, and they found it in the form of timely three-point shooting and got some help from the San Antonio Spurs missing some free throws.
Game 6 was about as intense an NBA game as you'll ever see.
It was off the chart. Absolutely fantastic.
And the tough by LeBron.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal. They better not. They got to have their lead anytime an opportunity presents itself. And I'll tell you what, that was a golden one there.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
That was a good time to call a timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rocket.
Isso que eu falo, o cara faz a diferença. Não tem jeito, o cara faz a diferença no jogo. Aí deu falta, não é falta, juiz. 48-41, faltando 5 minutos e 27.
All right, Doris, thanks. Just over a minute and a half at hand here in the third quarter. It's Gasol with the drive. All alone. Misses off the right eye.
I'll tell you what, folks. I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Okay, timeout for an injury report.
Boa, Lebron. Estamos a abrir 10 pontos. Boa, Lebron.
And such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just the tough heat, it was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Pen.
For the majority of his career, Marc Gasol has been referred to as the other Gasol. But last season, you can make that case that he surpassed his brother Kyle in terms of impact on the court.
And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. On the inbound, and that's 2 points on the layup. Gasol's got 4 this quarter. And Marc Gasol, a little bigger than his older brother Kyle, very comfortable at the center position, whereas Kyle is a little more of a tweener. They're both obviously so incredibly skilled.
They sure are. I mean, both Gasol's able to play in the high post as passers or jump shooters or down on the low block, and where they can use their array of offensive skill. Pretty impressive to see 2 players like that coming out of the same family.
Timeout called the Heat.
Well, I felt like his defense was letting him down out there, guys, so he wanted to get a timeout to talk it over and try to tighten things up.
You know, part of coaching, a lot of coaching actually is making sure that momentum never gets too far away from your team. That's a good timeout.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra was saying to his team. He told them that he wanted them to run their offense through Wade. Coach is hoping to see him make more of a contribution and told the rest of the players that they have to remember who the centerpiece of this offense is. The next thing he talked about was the pace he'd like to see them playing at offensively. He wants it to be a fast-paced game, pushing tempo all the time. There's still plenty of basketball left to play, and as we watch how these adjustments play out, Kev, it'll be interesting.
Thanks again, Doris.
You know, it's interesting. Zach Randolph had a few off-the-court issues early in his career, especially when he was with the Portland Trailblazers. And the Grizzlies gave up almost nothing to acquire him from the Clippers. Well, they've got to be glad that they did, because he's developed into an outstanding player. and really a good teammate as well to become a leader of that club. The defense just couldn't get a hand in his face, couldn't challenge the shot.
Yeah, made his height advantage count that time.
The Grizzlies trail by 8. Goyen, Wade is covered. Knocked loose. Goyen, the pass to Randolph. Misses from close range. Randolph was asked by someone in the press corps, why was he such a great fit in Memphis? He said it's a blue-collar town. I'm a blue-collar type player. I kind of like that, Clark.
You know, that says it all right there to me, and I would factor in this too, Kevin. His strength and physicality certainly fit the DNA of that team. The culture is built on effort and bruising play. Zach Randolph fits into that nicely.
And here's Chalmers from the arc. It's rebounded by Memphis. Randolph's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Bayless. And it's thrown down hard with both hands. That's a mammoth dunk for someone who's far from the biggest guy out there on the floor.
Yeah, perhaps that'll give them the boost they're looking for to get out of the hole here.
Yeah, it should. I mean, if that doesn't fire them up, I don't know what will.
That's good. Lewis has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They sure are. That's 3 straight buckets that have come off of assists.
Pass to Prince. And it's blocked by Lewis. The Heat leading by 8. 1:36 left here in the 3rd quarter. Wade can't hit. For Memphis, they've gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the 3rd. Pondexter with it. Now guarded by Haslam. And Bayless kicks to Pondexter. And it's blocked by Wade. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here.
And now look at Jared Bayless, some of his numbers, how this year has shaped up for him. 8th in three-point shooting. And, you know, when he gets to the free throw line, he makes the most of it. He's ranked in the top 20 in free throw percentage.
And Steve, I really think he deserves an awful lot of credit for making it into the top 10 in three-point shooting. I mean, that's pretty high-quality marksmanship when you're a top 10 three-point shooter.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Miami.
Well, it's been an outstanding game for them in the open court. Their fast break points really stand out.
And the other thing they're doing is they're forcing turnovers and then converting those miscues into points at the other end.
The rebound by Oden. Oden's got his 5th rebound in this one. Out to the right wing. Here's Haslam. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some help.
35 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. This shot by Wade makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
More Wade, more Wade.
Points now on the court.
They played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without them, they may not be in the league.
It's stolen by Wade. Goes up. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration and alertness, a turnover, and an easy bucket the other way in transition.
And if you see a few more of them, this game could be in danger of getting out of hand quickly.
Now Davis. 23 points in the game. And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and with the bonus, we'll hit him 1 for 2. The Grizzlies shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. Both shots good from the strike. Timeout called the Heat.
They've already picked up a number of fouls here, and they're in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet, keeping their hands up, and defending without fouling.
And some changes here for the Heat. Here's LeBron. 18 points for him. From deep. Can't get it to go. He gets it up. Oh, he got it!
Oh, buzzer! Knock it down! Right at the horn. Unbelievable. When a shot like that falls, even the hostile crowd has to crack a smile.
And that's it for the 3rd quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the 4th. Heat lead by 7. Back after this from the American Airlines Arena.
Tune in Wednesday, December 11th. Darren Williams and the Brooklyn Nets take on Al Horford and the Atlanta Hawks. Don't miss out.
Right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Today it comes from one of the men in the middle. Kevin, let me tell you, anytime you get a big man who can pass like this, it really changes the way you can play offense, diversifies your offensive attack.
Let me ask, who is the best passing big man you played with?
Luke Longwood.
The Australian.
Yes. Big redhead, good passer down on the low block.
Number 1 pick by Minnesota Timberwolves. So on the floor for Memphis. Davis is out there with Mike Miller, and it's Mark Gasol. Then there's Allen, and it's Bayless at the point.
Showing us a little force on that putback there.
Well, there was no way he was going to let that chance slip away.
No, sir. Now, you got to love his positioning. As the shot went up, he anticipated that play.
The Grizzlies trail by 5. Allen with it. Beasley covering. And Bruce Anderson picks up the foul. You know, it's apparent there what a leader he is, always communicating it and keeping everyone on the floor in sync.
Yeah, regardless of whether he's having an off night or not, and that's what makes him such a great leader, just always trying to help his team any way he can.
And here's something else I love about him, guys. If one of his teammates is on the fringes of the game, maybe not as involved as he should be, then he takes it upon himself to get him involved.
Here's LeBron. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
He is arguably the best defensive player in the game today. And the amazing thing is that he can guard all 5 positions. You think back, I think that's unprecedented. I don't think anybody has ever had that type of defensive ability in the history.
Bora, gente, vamos segurar esse jogo. 65-60.
Highlights. How about that? I mean, you love his aggressiveness, chasing down blocks, staying on ball handlers at the hip. I mean, knocking the ball against the backboard. I mean, he does everything, and he does it with such force and agility and flair, but it's kind of understated flair. I mean, he is really quite special as a player.
Off the left rim and out.
Well, you have to get a hand into his face because that's his range right there.
Shot is good, and the Heat's lead is cut down to 2.
Que passe, hein?
Bucket from Tayshaun.
Empataram praticamente o
That's
jogo.
another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality.
Boa, Lebron.
The shot isn't there. They're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
The Grizzlies have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far.
Porra, juiz. Caramba, bicho.
That's foul number 2 for him. Grizzlies making a switch here. Randolph is checked in. And there's the call on James. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Here's Bayless. From down in the low post, it goes. Bayless has got 10 points here in the second half. The Heat have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. James kicks to Beasley. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Memphis.
They've been strong on the board. They've been fighting to get back into it, chipping away little by little, and it's paid off.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Grizzlies?
I thought maybe they cooled off a bit at halftime, but they just continued to shoot well.
Something that also stands out tonight is the number of assists they have. I mean, that's a mark of a good club.
And James gets it to go.
Huge basket to take the lead on one of his half-game finishes. And what, a couple more of those, and they'll be in the driver's seat as this game winds down.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Nice shot by Randolph. And the Grizzlies lead by 1.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
The defense has to make an adjustment. They've got to string together some stops, or at the very least, try to force this team into some bad shots.
And the Heat call time here.
Well, throughout the league and its history, defense has always traveled well. And to be good and consistently good in the NBA, you've got to bring that defensive mindset and execution. Offense comes and goes, defense stays.
Doris Burke has some information for us, Doris.
Well, guys, I was able to listen in on what Eric Spoelstra was going over with his team in that last huddle. He loved the work they were doing on the interior, saying, listen, they've got no answer for us inside, and we're not going to let them off the hook now. He's pounding it down low.
Thanks, Doris. Miami no good on that time either. Well, Clark, you said defense a part of the game that never has an off night. And it's why the Grizzlies, Steve, are so tough on the road and really such a tough team in general.
Well, 24-17 on the road is an amazing record for any club. And I think Memphis, they did it with their defense and their rebound. They were able to force their identity on teams.
Boa, Anthony! 70-71. Que jogo dramático! Faltando 3 minutos e 27 para acabar o jogo. Dramático. Estamos ganhando por 1 ponto.
The Heat making a switch here. Beasley's checked in. Both loose. Bayless dishes to Gasol. Launches a 3. Bayless's shot is off.
Very little success for him behind the arc today. Just 1 3-pointer in the first half and still none in the second.
Boa, Wade!
22 points for Dwayne Wade. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Here is Bayless. Picks it out to Prince.
Good game from Gasol. 16 points in a block. Talk about being on. He's been it. Not even 1 missed shot so far.
Yeah, this is superhuman stuff we're seeing right now.
And so Gasol nails them both.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
LeBron against Randall. Quick shot there, and it's off target. For Memphis, they've gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Getting some solid looks for them. Allen passes to Randall. That's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here.
Maybe a low percentage pass, but it still nearly got through.
I like it, though. I mean, it's an impressive play. Heads up defending deflected away.
From the baseline. And Jared Bayless, the bucket on the
Empataram o jogo.
Bayless has got it all tied up now for the Grizzlies. Miami's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Wade kicks to LeBron. Goes up on the top of the key. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. Grizzlies have gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth. 8-12. And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That'll be foul number 5 on him. And good the bonus for the extra free throw. Both free throws good for Bayless.
He's having a great game at the free throw line, Kevin. His hot streak continues.
James in the post. Guarded by Prince. James, no good. Now Randolph. Gasol inside. Anthony on him. A nice shot by Gasol. Gasol's got the lead up to 4 now for Memphis. And the Heat shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Wade outside to stop the run. The rebound by Prince. Prince has got 3 rebounds now in this one.
That's the way to beat the board there.
He's been rebounding all game long. Here we go. Wade hits to the hoop.
That was a massive sequence of events there. Absolutely clutch defense to trigger the break.
We've seen games decide on plays called just like that.
Effort and hustle plays often are big plays for a team.
Yeah, what a time to blow up a play and then turn it into a slam at the other end.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. They lead by 2. There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And some changes here for the Heat. Shane Battier is Struck in for Joel Edmonds. Hanson comes in for Dwayne Wade. And Lewis sub in for Michael Diesel. Let's go quicker over Doris Burke for an update.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra was saying to his team. He said their plan was to run their offense through LeBron. The coach said the first thing they should be thinking about is getting the ball in his hands and letting him play on each and every possession. He added one more thing as well, which was that he wants them driving the lane and taking the ball strong to the root at every opportunity. Guys, we'll see how coach's direction pays off as this one winds down.
Thanks, Doris. Net rebounding has enabled them to keep the lead.
And has allowed second chance opportunities for them, which are very valuable. Huge.
And a tough break as a second attempt at the line, no good.
By missing one of those, that leaves needing a three to tie it up. Not the ideal situation.
Kicks it out to Prince. Memphis moving it around. And the rejection by James. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Lewis kicks to James. Sinks it. And what a sensational bucket to pull them within one.
Well, they're having major trouble dealing with LeBron.
Clark will be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see some long possessions out of them going forward.
Yes!
Perfect time. How courage and backbone of this guy. Wow.
The Grizzlies shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. It's Prince on the wing. He's guarded by Daddy. Tipped away. And stolen by King.
They do have the power to give there. Yeah, you might see them use that at some point. I would.
Our timeout called by Memphis. They're down by 3. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's what you take.
Well, they got two options here. They can go for the three in the tie or the quick two in the foul.
I like the idea of going for the quick two. Take it to the rim, and that wouldn't be a bad way to approach this situation.
Seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Randall. Gets it back. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. 12 seconds left to play here in the fourth. So they foul intentionally.
That's right. No other option but the foul and hope this is.
Yep, you got to extend the game here. Try to keep that clock from moving.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
And that's exactly how you close the game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure. You know, even though he's bite-sized compared to the big man on the field, he's done some really tall work on the board.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. And that one's good, Anthony.
Time to turn out the lights on this game.
I think they deserve a ton of credit for the way they played here.
Que vitória dramática!
And so it's Miami.
No final do jogo a gente ganhou.
They saw, they conquered.
Hey, Kevin, to me, any win is a good win.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over Doris Burke from the side. Doris?
Dwayne, how did you guys
Que
overcome the
jogo dramático! Ganhamos por 80 a 88. Só vou esperar aí para ver quem vai ser eleito aí o jogador da partida. Baita do jogo. Um baita de um jogo, jogaço. Antes de encerrar o jogo, LeBron foi escolhido o jogador da partida. Antes de encerrar o vídeo de hoje, queria agradecer aí a todos que são inscritos aqui no meu canal. Se puderem, se inscrevam, compartilhem e ativem o sininho para novas notificações e comentários serão muito, muito bem-vindos. Esperar o jogo aqui salvar aqui no Note para poder já postar o vídeo. Vamos ver como é que a gente tá aí agora na classificação. Pulamos para primeiro, com 9 vitórias e 4 derrotas. Do outro lado não mudou nada. Só o Portland confirmando aí a boa fase. Chicago Bulls é ainda na nossa cola com uma derrota a mais. Então esse aí foi o vídeo de hoje, pessoal. Espero que vocês tenham gostado. Muito obrigado aí a todos e valeu!